All right, guys. Today's idiom is a good one. It's used a lot in spoken English. I looked up the origin of it and they don't know where it's from. They think it's from England, probably. Don't know exactly, but it doesn't really matter. It's used a lot and it's easy to remember. It's fun to use and it's a modern thing that's not going to go away. And the phrase is, or the idiom is, throw somebody under the bus, which obviously would not be a very nice thing to do if you're throwing some person under an actual bus, but this is metaphorical, so that means you're not actually doing it, but it feels like it in some sense. And what this means is you're blaming somebody else so that you can either avoid the punishment or you get some benefit out of it, and you betray your friend or ally, somebody that you know, for selfish reasons. You're only caring about yourself. So it's a terrible thing to do, to throw somebody under the bus. And examples are going to clear it up when to use it. And I could say something like this: even though it was her idea to do business with that terrible company, she threw me under the bus, and is now the boss is blaming me for everything. So this is in a work environment. This is, I guess, my coworker. So you can imagine the situation is she had an idea to do business with some company and we lost a bunch of money, and it was her idea to do it and the boss didn't know whose idea it was. But later, I guess she told the boss, oh, it was his idea, and now he thinks or she thinks it's my fault, and throwing someone under the bus. So she just blamed me for it even though it was her idea, and now I'm in trouble for it, or I'm going to look stupid about it, or something like that. Another way I could say it is something like, what kind of an awful or terrible person do you think I am? I'm not going to throw my friend under the bus. Even if we both have to go to jail, I couldn't live with myself if I was the only one in trouble. It was my fault too. So in this example, I'm saying, like, I'm not a terrible person. I'm not going to throw someone under the bus. So, like, let's say, I don't know, my friend and I were doing something that we shouldn't be doing, and the police wanted to throw us in jail, or they want to find out who did it. Maybe I could get away with it and say, oh, my friend did it, and now he goes to jail and I don't. But that's such a terrible and selfish thing to do. I said, I'm not that bad of a person. I'm not going to throw him under the bus, so I'm not going to blame him just because I'm not a terrible person. So you don't want to be the type of person to throw someone else under the bus. And generally, these are used in sort of legal situations or work situations. So blaming someone for something that you didn't do. You could even say that with like brother and sister, two siblings, and the parents come home and somebody messed it up. And if you blame one of them, then that's throwing them under the bus. You shouldn't do that either. So anyway, that's that, and we'll be back very shortly with more great idioms, phrases, and other things for you guys.